Greetings everyone, it is me, Gigalem, and welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies. We have cleared the first world. Today, we're going to be dealing with the second world, and there's a good reason why puff shrooms are free. Welcome to the nighttime. Evening, Gigalem. Those zombies won't let up, will they? You'll notice that fighting zombies at night is different than in the day. For one, you won't get any sun falling from the sky. And no, you're not going to get any moon for currency either. You can still get sun from sunflowers though. And lucky for you, you got yourself some puff shrooms. And plant as many of those as you can and you'll be A-O good. So yeah. Sunflowers are going to be a little bit steep in price and you want to plant those first. You immediately want to make sure those are your first plants. But yeah. And yes, you'll be dealing with gravestones that suddenly pop up on your lawn. Puff shrooms are free for a good reason, and they have short range, so you want to plant them in an area where they're at least 4 blocks away from a zombie, so they can deal with them in quick time. And you can plant as many of them as you can. You want to, and there's a good reason why I say plant a sunflower first. These guys will not be plantable if you didn't plant anything else first. I mean, look at this. Like that. And now, we can get coins. We can get coins and we can purchase cool stuff from the store. However, our store will not be available in this level. At least I don't think so, that is. But you'll get them in due time. And boy, does Crazy Dave has a lot of cool stuff to get. And I mean a lot of cool stuff. There's a lot to this game once you clear the main adventure mode. Now you have one of my favorite tropes for zombies. The newspaper zombie. This guy, once his newspaper is, destroyed, he'll get angry. And he'll go after you. And he'll eat even faster, too. Like that. So it's best that you plant one of these in front of them. Now we have a full row of puff shrooms. The reason why their range is so short is because, of course, they're going to be free. And they need to be free just to make this level easier. And the nighttime is what you're going to be dealing with. And when you're in nighttime, you'll be dealing with a lot of shrooms. Don't do drugs, kids. So let's just prevent them from, going crazy on our plants. But these guys have my favorite reason for why they get so angry. The zombies the newspaper zombies will get very angry for destroying their newspaper because they just finished solving their Sudoku puzzle or Sudoku. If you don't believe me, don't worry, we'll be getting an Almanac and I can show you just then. Let's just plant some more of these. I don't even need to plant any more puff shrooms because I have enough. I have a lot of shrooms. And they're the cutest mushrooms on the planet. I mean, look at this. I didn't mean to move the window. Let's place that here. Yeah. Hopefully those moving the window problems don't persist from Grapple Force Arena because I already had enough of those. I'm so glad I decided to get used to playing them with a controller. Oh yeah! There's the other gimmick with gravestones. Zombies can spawn from them, specifically in huge waves. And if you're unlucky, they can essentially get the edge on you for that. But now that you can get coins at the end of every level, pay attention to the lawnmowers. you get coins for every lawnmower that still remain intact. Now you have a sun shroom. The fun fact about the sun shrooms is that sun shrooms hate sunlight, and they're trying to get all the sunlight out of their system. They start off small, and they'll produce bigger sun later in the level. Hey, you've collected 320 in coins so far. When you collect 750, I'll sell you something really neato. Really neato. I was about to say real neato. But yeah. You want to get these first. And just get some other stuff later. Let's see. Get that. Get that. These guys are more affordable, so you can afford to plant more at a time. And by little sun, they will produce some really small sun that will end up messing with your OCD in terms of your sun currency. So, in nighttime, we're dealing with a budget. If you're lucky enough, you'll spend enough to make sure that you can get back to your 25 per everything budget. But I recommend you set up 2 lanes of sun shrooms, because they'll produce sun at a very rapid pace. I think the sun shroom is one of the few plants that, well, one of the few, or probably one of the many plants that did make it into Plants vs. Zombies 2. I could be wrong. I have not played that game in so long. Like, my dad usually plays Plants vs. Zombies 2 a lot on his phone and on his tablet. Let me see. More sun shroom. And yes, I do have a cat in the background. That's my mother. There we go. There, now the cat's meowing. And if you heard that noise, that means when the sun shrooms have grown, and they'll all start to grow consecutively, like that. I'm surprised no one has replaced that sound with the mushroom sound effect. I'll just place more of these guys. They produce sun so fast, and when they've grown to bigger sizes, they'll produce larger sun. Let's just try to do this with just only, well, mushrooms. I know there's an achievement for using mushrooms outside their intended purpose, but we'll get to that when we get to World 3. These levels can take quite a while to beat. Ay. And we're getting so much sun, it ain't even funny. I mean, we haven't even spent a single cent on these guys. And hopefully this guy should grow soon. Yeah, now we have a full lane of big mushrooms. I should have placed one there. Oh boy, I have to deal with bucketheads. With such small mushrooms. Ay, ay, ay. This level can be quite slow. Nighttime can be one of the slowest times of day to deal with. But yeah, expect mushrooms to be the norm for World 2, and I hope I have more to say as the worlds go on, because I kinda need this world to go by faster. And before you ask, yes, this is what your normal cursor will look like whenever you play this game. No matter which version of the game you're playing, your cursor will look like it's playing on a Windows XP. I mean, believe me, this cursor looks nostalgic already. I just hope I don't go to like levels of F-Zero and whatnot, where it's just like I just read off labels on cans. Look at that! Look at our sun, and we haven't even spent a single sun on any of our plants, or most plants, that is. Okay, good. Okay, good. I was gonna be like, though that was a waste of a spud. Oh my gosh. And yeah, that guy's gonna eat him. He's doomed. No, he's not. Oh, even I thought he's doomed. They're not. But this world is what will make you hate these guys for sure. These bucketheads are very hard to deal with just your mushrooms, and that's because of how much defense they have. You know what? I need to deal with them fast. Yeah, you'll learn that in nighttime these guys will start to get harder to deal with, and given our current predicament of what we can't deal with, we're going to be getting a solution to that sometime in this world. I think it's late in this world that we are going to be able to have that problem solved. But fortunately the level is over, or practically over. Unfortunately for us, we kinda got screwed in terms of what we had to deal with. So, yeah, I might as well show what happens if a zombie got past our defenses. So, unfortunately, we're not going to be taking the spoils of a lot. We might not be getting our upgrades as soon as we like to think about it. But fortunately, we got ourselves some stronger arsenal. The fume... I want to say this is the fume shroom? Yeah, this is the fume shroom. And we're gonna need it because our next level involves screen door zombies. These guys are unaffected by peas or puff spores at like or whatnot because they have a screen door and they have to take that down to deal with this guy. Fume shrooms can get past those guys. I'm saying guys a lot. I don't know why. I might as well grab the spoils of a ton. But now we're going to be spending a lot more sun because we have a solution to some of our problems. And we're already 15 minutes into this recording. Oh my goodness. We already have our first zombie. I'm not doing what I told everyone to do, and that's like just place your first shroom when you see a zombie. I'm just placing as many puff shrooms as I can get out. I do want to get some fume shrooms out, so I might as well plant enough sun shrooms. Ah, darn, 5 short. Oh, never mind. Let's place our first fume shroom here. Excuse me. Let's just try to get more fume shrooms. Perfect. These guys will also make dealing with bucket heads and the cone heads much easier. Now, canonically they're called cone zombies and bucket zombies, but it's easier to call them like bucket heads and cone heads because, well, they have a cone and a bucket on their head. Now let's try to get enough sun to deal with this guy. This guy, yeah, you know that you're hearing the clanging of the screen door. But this guy is, well, the fume shroom is going to get past that. And we need to set up a lane of fume shrooms, so no matter which lane they go through, they're not going to get through us easily. I'll try to make it a goal where I need to stop saying guys, and I need to go, like, refer to them by their actual names, like zombies and whatnot. Like, terminologies are the only exception to that, but I'm just so used to saying other things. Like, they're not the people you call guardians under your supervision. I hope that I got that acronym right. It's been a while since I've seen that show. But now our sun shrooms are starting to grow, and we'll be getting way more sun than we well, thought. Ah, darn it. I'm always so slow on the uptake. I'm never good at touchscreen games when I'm using a mouse. Like, when emulating Nintendo DS games. Like, when I play the mini games on New Super Mario Bros., I usually suck at them because I end up like having a much slower dexterity with a mouse than a stylus. But yeah, we have enough to deal with this army of zombies, and the round should be over before you know it. Heck, we're gonna get our upgrade. And we got one of my favorite plants in the game! This is the Gravebuster, who takes on a very different appearance in Plants vs. Zombies 2. And I love the animation for this guy. So, what you got, Crazy Dave? Hey, you wanna buy an extra C slot? It will cost you $7.50, but you'll be able to use 7 seats per level instead of 6. How's that sound? Yes. Alright, and hey, when you save up to 5,000, I'll sell you the 8 seat slot upgrade. Check you later. Webby Wop. What kind of world do we live in when the coins have inflated to, like, what, $50? I don't know. Could be yen. But, yeah. Half of our arsenal is going to be these guys. Might as well have a walnut in there. Repeater for good measure. And a potato mine. Let's do it. So, walnuts are quintessential for dealing with all sorts of elements. No matter which level you're in, they're going to be good no matter what. Now, grave busters are my favorite plants because not only can they get rid of graves, but they give you money for that. And I love their animation for it. Come on, come on. I need more sun. There we go. There you get more sun. The more sun I can have, the more plants I can, well, plant. I just need to get 2 full rows of these guys. And then we can get to work. Yeah, that's the sound that you make for like accidentally clicking, or for just clicking on a plant that isn't charged enough. So, I'm just quick to getting plants set up as fast as possible. Yeah. But with how many graves you have to deal in this level particularly, there's a good reason why they introduced the Grave Buster. Watch this. And we get money for that. I just love the animation they have for like eating graves, because they look so silly. Now they take on a vastly different appearance in Plants vs Zombies 2. Like they now, like instead of looking like whatever that thing is, they instead look like a bunch of kelp that would just coil around the grave and just take it down. You want to make sure you get enough graves busted in due time, because it will earn you some money. I don't know if you can count that as grave robbing. It's an awkward question, let's be real here. Let's place a walnut. I don't know if the type of coin that comes from the grave is like always preset, or it's just completely random. Like, there are tons of stuff that I need to remember about this game, or I'm not completely sure of. But now we're getting the match on the road, and hopefully the pace of the world should speed up by the next part. And hopefully we can get like another one. Need to get another grave buster. And I always like clearing clearing the lawn of all the graves. I will warn you, there will be points where graves will like new graves will spawn. So you won't there will be points where you probably won't be ever clear of any graves. Oh boy, we have to deal with these guys. Does this work? Yes, it does! That's actually pretty convenient. And now all of our sun shrooms have grown. So now we have every single grave clear. However, I don't think that will be for long. I have a feeling we might have to deal with respawning gravestones. Now we have our first halfway of the level. So, let's do this. And because the fume shrooms around, we should have extra defenses for our puff shrooms. Fume shrooms can affect multiple zombies at once. They don't just only affect one zombie before the bullet deprecates or something like that. I'm not using the right word for sure, but yeah. Let's deal with that. kind of need to get another pea shooter out there. Nope. You're not gonna take that from me. No, no way. And I believe within not too long we should have another full row of elements to protect us, protect ourselves from the zombies ahead. It's always nice to have a full like arsenal. It's just setting them up in the right way. It just tickles my OCD. Hopefully, I don't think it's long enough for him to deal with it, so I'm gonna spare him the pain of getting eaten by a zombie. So yeah. See, they're just only barely damaging the door. You don't ever want to try to, like, only damage the door. Nope. I thought we were gonna see the door just be destroyed. Never mind. Like, unless you have, like, enough ammo, it's best that you use the fume shroom to make quick work of them. Now, this level should hopefully be over because it's getting close to 30 minutes and, again, I'm going for half a world apart and, a halfway point's always a good place to, like, take a break. Like, get yourself, like, some beverages and whatnot. Just stretch your arms and such. Just do whatever you need to unwind before getting ready for the next thing. Hopefully the next wave shows up pretty soon because, my goodness, kinda need it to. We have a lot of sun. We haven't even used many of the other plants. However, I have a good feeling that I may need to plant another walnut soon. That's probably gonna be, like, right now. No, it's not. Okay. That walnut is spared from being replaced. Oh, I love this. I'll get you next time! Final wave. No way. I know my OCD is gonna be annoyed, but might as well take care of this. Like, at least knock out 2 zombies for one, with one shroom. Let's get rid of this. And we get the Almanac! This Almanac will tell you all about the zombies and plants you get out through the game. There's going to be one type of zombie that will have to be covered sometime in the future because it appears in a different mode. For this, you can look at the different types of personalities and zombies and plants you receive throughout the game. You can tell how much they're like how long they need to recharge, like how much they need to, say, recharge, what their personality is like, and yeah. I do like some of the witty stuff they put in here. Why don't they realize, what they don't realize is that with my limited senses, all I can feel is kind of tingling, like it's a relaxing back rub. While I find that amusing, it's also kind of morbid. I love the Gravebuster because he's one of those types where it's just he looks scary on the outside, but he's really soft on the inside. Because he wants everyone to know that he loves kittens and spends his off hours volunteering at the local zombie rehabilitation center. It's just the right thing to do, he says. I love that. And the zombies, well, like, you'll see all the tropes. We'll be dealing with new tropes sometime soon. Screen door zombies, well, he got the screen door from the last inexpertly defended home he visited after he ate the homeowner's brains. And believe me, there's a lot of them, so a lot of homeowners, well, if you see a screen door missing from your house, well, let's just say that's because a zombie ate them. Anyway, let's go. Ever play a game called Whack-A-Zombie? It's just like hunting squirrels. You know, those furry little rodents that dig holes in your lawn? Yeah, just like that, but instead of squirrels, it's zombies. Instead of a shovel, it's a mallet. Instead of me, it's you. I love this minigame. I love the minigames in this game. Just, there are a lot of them. So, Whack-A-Zombie is exactly what it says on the tin. And there'll be points where you'll be getting sun, so you can get rid of places where zombies could spawn. Whack. And it's always so satisfying to hear that, that pow. Like that. You can even stop him from even going above the ground. And now we can get rid of the elements. So we can get rid of places where zombies could spawn. I'm sorry if I'm a bit silent here. I'm just more focused on trying to take care of the zombies. Get more coins, and get more of that, get more of this. Just deal with them. And there'll be a lot more zombies where that came from, because they will spawn they will start spawning at a much faster rate. And coneheads and bucketheads will take 2 to 3 hits to deal with. I didn't even get to see the head. Oh, oh. You know, sometimes you have to wonder, how did the zombie get buried with the cone still on its head? Just get rid of these guys. And they'll be going much faster than normal zombies would be going. And now that we're at the final wave, a lot of zombies will start to appear, like right now. Ah, darn, I was gonna use the other Grave Busters to get rid of the... Oh well, I believe that's the last that's the last level we'll do for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. In the next level, we'll show you what the Hypno Shroom does, and for the last part of World 2. So until then, I bid you guys a howdy, fine, adieu, whatever that is.